Welcome to another episode of Fishing Box Addict. The addiction continues with some more 6 cents. This is the garage sale sack. The garage sale sack sells for $99.99, and these are supposed to have a value of $157. That's like about 37% off. I think this is like their best deal. So this is, and it feels like a lot of stuff. This thing is chock full, barely closes. And let's give it a look and see what's in this garage sale sack. This was sack C. They have 3 different versions, A, B, and C. This is sack C. Here it is, the first item. And I like jig heads. Axle jig heads, 4/0 hook, 8 ounce. I like the screw downs. This is a great little item. Definitely will use these. That's probably what I buy the most these days is jig heads. All right, we got the 6 cents mug holder. I could do without these. I got enough of these now. All right, what do we have here? We have some 6 cents. It looks like a fluke style. It's a flush 5.2. Like the size, like the color. A little fluke style bait. The color, does it have the color on the bag? It's an exclusive color. Interesting. So this is a special color that I guess they don't normally sell. And I like it. I like the, it's a little bit of a more natural color. It's got the greenish kind of, I guess, I don't know if that's green pumpkin or watermelon or whatever it is. And they got some red flakes and some green flakes. Good looking fluke bait. We'll definitely use those. I could use these jig heads with those. All right. A Provoke 106X jerk bait. All right. 3 to 6 foot diving. The purplish color here. Let me see if I can open it up, give it a peek. We all have some Provokes in our bags. Nice jerk baits, good hooks. I don't know if I have this color, which is nice. It's a different color. This is definitely a win. All right. This bag is full. We'll be here a while. This is going to be a long episode. I can tell with you just by the looks of this bag. It's still full. All right. Next item. Clout 6.3. This is a pretty fat looking worm here. 7-pack green pumpkin juice. Now, these things are pretty, it's got green pumpkin, but it's got a lot of flake and color in it. I'm sure this would get the fish attention. And this is pretty, although meaty, it's got a lot of flex to it. And sometimes the Senko worms are pretty thick and they don't have a lot of flex. I like sometimes a thinner worm because it has more flex on it. But these are pretty flexible. And one of the things that's interesting, people complain about, like these mystery boxes and mystery packages, is that like, oh, they give you the colors that don't sell. They give you the stuff that's not popular. Well, I mean, all this stuff, the colors are all great, and I don't see that complaint right now with this. At least this bag. This bag's been great so far. All right, some more plastics. Divine swim bait pal tails. Let me see if it says the color anywhere. Green pumpkin again. So green pumpkin seems to be the theme. All these look like some kind of variation of the green pumpkin. All right, the fluke, the worm, now the paddle tails, divine swim baits. These look like about, let's say the inch, 3.8 inch, which is a good size. All right, I'm not gonna open up the package. We've all seen a paddle tail before. I don't want this to be a 30-minute video. I'm so far very pleased with this 6 cents bag. All right, let's go with the 6 cents. Kind of a Crush Flat 75X. That's what this is called. It's got a yellow body with the kind of a blue top, white and pink underbelly on there. It looks like it's maybe a little bit of a Let's see here. wrestling around with the packaging here. There it is. A little bit of a square bill. Okay, you guys see that? Got a rattle, of course, to it. Nice looking bait. I've seen this kind of style body with like a lot of lipless baits. This has a lip on it. Does it say what the diving distance is? So this coloring is Chartreuse Pro Blue. Diving 2 to 5 feet. All right. A little crankbait. Deep diving crankbait. Pressure Series 13. There it is. Look at that beauty. Bigger crankbait. It's 10 to 13 foot diving, so you're doing this in deeper water. Slow float though. It's going to float. It's just slow float and suspending. Interesting. But when you crank it, because it's got the big lip on it, it's going to get down to 10 to 13 feet. But this is one of those ones you crank and then you let it probably rise a little bit and then let it crank, and I mean, you can probably get a lot of action on that. All right. If you think there's a big fish there, this would be a nice big crankbait to use. Get its attention. All right, let's see what we got next. Looks like some paddle tail juggle minnow 4.0. And these are another exclusive color. So we're getting some, it sounds like colors that are exclusive and or specialty colors for the garage sale sack. All right, some nice juggle minnows. Definitely use these. You can drop shot these. You can cast and reel. Okay. Oh, what are these? These are the Panorama 5.0s. These are kind of interesting. I've seen these before. I don't think I've got any of these yet. The first time. Let's see if I can open this without too much. Guess I'm gonna have to break the seal on the label at the top there. I've seen these, and I've seen people rig them so they're laying flat, like this, like a wounded fish. I wonder if you can use a more traditional setup, or these are designed only for this kind of side dying fish look. Okay, so it's flip, drop, or shake. The Panorama 5.0, kind of a cool looking color. Kind of a perch type look. It's called a live sunfish. All right, so interesting. Yeah, I'll have to try these. This is not your traditional paddle tail. These are different. They're very thin, more like, but the profile on this side is very large and full. But the vertical profile is very thin. So interesting. Yeah, these are called Panorama 5.0s. I'll have to research a little bit how to use these. I just remember seeing somewhere where they were using these and they were they were trolling them or had them hooked so that they were laying kind of flat, like they were wounded or something. Okay. We got ourselves a Divine spinnerbait. I think every 6 cents bag I've ever gotten includes a Divine spinnerbait. They're different colors though, they have different designs. This one's got a 2-spoon design. It's called a Shad Pro color. And it's got the 2 spoons. It's got the full head face for the spinnerbait. This is a nice spinnerbait. All right. Alrighty, I think we probably got the value in the bag right there, just in this. And I'd say we've only gone over half of it. All right, some lockdown hooks. I'm all about tackle. I find myself buying more and more tackle these days. Less lures, less baits, more weights and hooks and for different setups. Here's some 6/0 screw lock hooks. No weight on them. Great for fishing in weedless type fashion. You could use worms. You can use paddle tails. You can do all kinds of different things with these. All right. The Crush 50X. This is the mudgill look. I like the look of it. It's very bright green and yellow. Now my lake that I usually go to is very clear water lake lately. I wonder if these would be popular. Almost a little bit too probably bright. I'd get the fish's attention, no doubt. No rattle though. It seems like it's kind of silent. Is the X for silent? I think the X might be silent. All right, a little crankbait, square bill crankbait, the Crush. All right. There's got a lot of plastics in this bag. The Ned Fry, so kind of a bigger Ned design, Ned Fry. Got kind of a bluish purple color with the brown color underneath. It's got kind of, this is like I think a typical drop shot design with the flat bottom right here and the rib top. This would be something I could definitely use. They call this oxblood, 4.6 inches. I said this is kind of on a Ned hook or even just a traditional feed it through. I will definitely use these on the old lake. I almost can guarantee I'll catch some fish with these. A little finesse bottom fishing with the drop shot, kind of either a drop shot or even just a little bit of weight. Just say if it's floating or not. Doesn't say. 10 count, big bag. All right, we got some Congo craws. Lots of plastic, which is nice. I think plastics, I've been using more and more plastics, less and less hard baits lately. All right, that finesse fishing has been working lately at my lake. So Congo craw, 3.8 inches. What else do we have here? Ooh, look at that bad boy. The Crush 250 MD. I don't know what an MD stands for. 70 millimeter. It's got a big lip on it, so it's going to dive a little bit. Mid to deep. That's what the MD stands for. Mid to deep. So this is mid to deep crankbait. Unlike other crankbaits, the Crush 250 MD has a unique design tail with a distinctive taper that erratically moves the lure through the targeted areas. Interesting. All right. It's a chartreuse sungill. That's what they call it, chartreuse sungill. Cool little crankbait. It's for deeper diver. Probably good now during the winter. The fish are a little bit deeper. Try that. All right, what's this one? This is a lipless crankbait. The Snatch 70X. It's got a little rattle to it. Rips through grass, deflects off rocks, and simply vibrates in open water for suspended or schooling fish. Got the black nickel hooks. It's Delta crawfish color. Do you see that? Delta crawfish color. One thing about 6th Sense, every single one of these baits is a fish catcher. Every single one. One thing about 6th Sense is you're going to get stuff that catches fish. You're not getting crazy, unique designs that are hit or miss. These things, I could probably catch a fish with every one of these. All right, these are some Glitch 3.8, kind of a finesse little worm little setup. Exclusive color again. You see that exclusive color? Do we see that on there? Yeah, exclusive color. So I don't know the name of the color. That's interesting. You get all these different colors, and they're not just their standard colors. They're making for these different bags. They're giving you products that are unique. So the fish have never seen this before. Drop shot these. Cool. I like it. Something small. You probably set up something with 2 hooks with this kind of setup. Try different depths. You still got a handful of baits in there. I spent $100 on this bag. I think I got my money's worth. There's no doubt. This is another exclusive color. Doesn't say what this is. This is called Aussie 4.0. Look at that. It's kind of a hybrid paddle tail fluke style bait. It's definitely got the paddle effect right here, but it's got the more fluky tail, more of a beefier body. These are cool. I'm definitely going to try these. I like the color of them. They're kind of very clear. Look at that. The sparkles in that. Pretty cool. Glitter. All right, great looking bait. Aussie 4.0. I've never seen the Aussies, but I like the color. I like the design. The whole pivoted tail right there. Pretty spiffy. And it's not a paddle tail. It doesn't have the paddle tail, but it's got more of a fluke style tail. An Aussie. It's kind of a hybrid, I guess. All right, the curve, the finesse square bill curve. It's called Jaint Juice color. The little crankbait, and I think it's designed to have a little curving action. This thing's not going to straight line it. This thing's going to have a little awkward. Got a little tiny square bill. I like the eyes on that thing. Look at that. Like I said, 6 cents. I'm addicted to these guys. Like a bunch of other, the addiction's real. I do have a subscription. This is beyond my subscription. I'm supposed to get the subscription pretty soon. But you're getting quality stuff. Some more hooks. Some stout mega gap 3.0 wide gap, sorry, stout wide gap 3/0 hooks. All right, always a winner to get hooks in my opinion. Always looking at the hooks. I've been using a lot smaller sizes hooks lately. Here's a 5/0 hook. Does it say what the name? It's a jugular hybrid hooks, kind of a hybrid between a worm or shank hook and a wide gap. This would work good with some of my finesse fishing with worms. Right here, it's a little bit big. I think 5/0's a little big. I like to go like the 3/0 maybe, but go for some bigger fish, I guess. Look at that. That is a red bait right there. The Quake 70. It looks like another lipless crankbait, and it's called the Rambo Red. I like that color. Ooh, that thing is bright. I want to just try to see if the fish will like something that red. I'm very curious about that. That is a very bright red color. Rambo Red. Curious. Doesn't sound like a lot of rattle to it. The only things rattling are really the hooks. All right, kind of a quieter bait. It's a lipless crankbait. The last 2 items. It's been a long episode. Some spinnerbait trailer hooks. I like these a lot. Put these as a trailer hook on your spinnerbait. Put a little, like maybe those Aussies on the back of this, on the back of a spinnerbait. Probably rig these 2-aught. I like these hooks right here. And the last item is Divine Swim Jig, 3/8 of an ounce. It says it's a screw lock design, but Divine Swim Bait with a 5/0 hook. Color is watermelon gray. We're gonna try to recap this in a reasonable amount of time. Divine Swim Jig, boom. The Quake 70 Lipless crankbait. Stout wide gap hooks. Jugular hybrid hooks. The Curve Finesse Square Bill. Provoke 106X jerkbait. The Pressure Series PD13. Some jig heads, probably one of my favorite items right here. Some jig heads, axle jig heads, 4/0 hook. Bunch of plastics. These are the Aussies. I like these a lot. I'm gonna try them. I'll actually look at the Aussies on their website, learn more about them. Got the Glitch 3.8s, the Congo Craws, the Ned Fries. A lot of these aren't exclusive colors. The Clout 6.3s. I can't even hold all these in my hand. Exclusive color, the Flush 5.2s. The Juggle Minnow. So just these, there's 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags, 4 bags, 5 bags, 6, 7 bags of plastics. And that's not counting the Panorama. Unique bait right there. It's kind of unique. Try it. I'm going to research those ones. Another Switch. Another Lipless bait. The Switch. We got the Crush 250. Some more hooks. Got the paddle tails. Flat Crush square bill. Some more spinnerbait hooks. Another crush. We got a lot of crushes. We got 1, 2, 3 crushes. And another spinnerbait. And I got the mug holder I lost somewhere. I can't even count how many I was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We know that there are 7 plastics. 22, 23, 24. So I got pretty much 25 items, I think. Wow. 25 items at $100. So it's basically $4 an item. I think I got my money's worth. What do you think of that garage sack? 24 items for $100. What an episode. All right, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thought it was a great bag. Definitely worth my money. Lots of things to fish with over the next year with this garage sale sack letter C. I'm probably tempted to buy either A or B now. I'm thinking about it. So I'll if anyone comments below and tell me to buy it, I'll buy. Tell me which one, A or B. All right. If someone does it, I'll pull the trigger. If no one does it, I'll save the money. Hope you enjoy the channel. We open bags and boxes. That's what we do on this channel. If you like that type of stuff, subscribe, like, comment. Till the next episode. We'll see you next time. Peace.